feeling. Good question. It's you in this position a couple days after a season ends. It's never easy. I've gone through a lot of different emotions. Post game, plus flight home, everything. Just kind of decompressing now, and you just slowly figure things out from here, I guess. Yeah, it still stings. It's going to sting for a while. It's disappointing in the sense that we believe we should, still be playing.
Is that a hard one, especially this year? Because from the outside, it looks like you guys really had a chance to do it. I don't know if that you always feel like
yeah, but that's the way it felt. That's the way we believed. Every guy in that room, and it was real. There's times where you're hoping to get through a series, this or that, and playing like we believed we could beat anybody, and we were good enough. We didn't get it done, so it's disappointing that way, probably, and just shows you how tough it is at times, and some of the breaks you need, and we came up a little short.
Throughout the season, you ask a guy to talk about his own game, and you get an answer, but you ask any player to talk about somebody else on the team, and it's just been great answers and smiles. Yeah. And so, can you talk a little bit about how close this team really was, and was it one of the best you've been on?
Yeah, it was. One of as good of a team as I've been on. And yeah, you got so much respect for the guys in the room and what they did and roles guys played, and sometimes they were bigger, sometimes they were smaller, and it was never became a problem. And every dinner we went out to, every plane flight we took, it was nothing but good times, really, and a lot of fun and a lot of respect and jokes, and just great people to be around and competitors. And we had our fun, and then when it was time to play, we played, and it was just as fun of a season as I can remember.
Is that what makes this a little bit harder, maybe?
Yeah, for sure. It's never easy, but you get a real shot, and that's all you can ask for.
So you can talk about the emotions and kind of decompressing. Clearly, there's decisions to be made about going forward. What is that going to take? You do this much.
Yeah, I can't believe it took as long as it did. No, that's good. I respect it. Yeah, this was it for me. Like, it was known for a while, probably. The plan is not to play next year. They'll still moving back at some point here and decompress and figuring all the stuff out and logistics and stuff. But yeah, it was probably, I don't want to say this is official, but the plan is not to be coming back, and there'll be more to come on that. Everything's so raw that like nothing official. There'll be more words, and I'm gonna need a little bit of time to really put it together and figure it out that way. But most likely that was it, and it was, couldn't ask for a better opportunity, a better group of guys to be around, and getting through this fairly good. But there's been a lot of different emotions, down the stretch, and the last couple of days, it's been fun, and it's as simple as that. And we'll figure it out here in the next little bit and see how it all unfolds.
You never like to talk about yourself, but when you came here, did you anticipate the stretch you've had in Dallas to be? The numbers are pretty impressive. And I know you don't like to pump your own tires, but this is a really nice stretch of hockey in Dallas.
Yeah, and you're not pumping. As athletes, you expect the best out of you. You get to a certain level. Felt like I was coming in, from San Jose to here, still at an extremely high level, and I believed in that. And it was, the start here didn't go probably how we wanted. It was a little slow there, but it was another. I think we're coming off conference finals, and there were multiple injuries you're kind of recovering from, and then you add in the changes and just different scenarios that are going on in recovery, and it just started a little slow, but it was never a belief that was it. That was what it was going to be. I still had a high expectation for my game, and I was glad to see it get back to that level and then sustain it. and it wasn't just all about me. Like, played with some great players and came into an organization that had good people and good talent, and there's a a strong support system around me to allow me to do some of that as well.
After game 6, all the guys we talked to got a little emotional when talking about you. Wyatt got a little teary-eyed.
Yeah.
Jamie and Tyler. What does it mean to know that, not just as a player, but as a person, you left an impact on this group and those guys?
Yeah, that's how I feel towards those guys, as well. And there's so many emotions going on right after that game and stuff. It's, they're all real. And like, I couldn't have asked for more, better teammates, organization, everything. We worked hard to try to get to the top. We came up a little short, but just really enjoyed, the time here and what I've been able to accomplish with them and, all of us together.
Would coaching ever be in your future?
Some youth hockey for sure. We'll be around that more. It'll be fun to be around, more, and you never know what happens. Love the game, believe I'm a hockey guy, and it's so never be too far away from that.
Joe, do you enjoy breaking down video for a youth hockey team?
Once in a while. I guess it's fun. You try to help them. Their kids are fun to be around, so if you can help them out, we're all just enjoy the game together and go from there.
How much of your son being at the age he is and where he's at and playing hockey kind of played into this decision?
It probably plays a little bit of a role. No, he didn't probably want me to be done as much as anyone. So, there's different timing of it, body, how the body's feeling. Different things play into it, but it's it all throws little pieces in, and yeah, it's, I don't know, family, means everything, and it'll be fun to be around it.
Will any of the young guys still be staying with you even into retirement?
No, we'll be moving back to Wisconsin, so I'll be visiting. I'll be staying with them, hopefully, a little bit, and we'll definitely be in touch. That's for sure.
I asked Pete this about the fingerprints that you have on this team goes beyond what you did on the ice. How do you feel like you kind of played a mentor role with the young guys like the Johnstons, Sneakovers, and the impact that could have for you?
They make it easy being around them. First off, you love coming to the rink and love sharing experiences, going through it day to day, the grind and everything. But the teammates make it easy, to share and, try to help each other out. And that's the biggest thing I could probably say is it's never been a hard thing, to be around them. And it's, something I enjoyed definitely watching them play, trying to learn from them, because, there's some incredible players and people, and, just keep trying to get the job done.
You think your phone number is going to be lighten up with advice from them?
From them? No, not really. They're pretty good. They're well established. Every year there's, first year, last year, there's something to learn. And, so there's always, we lean on teammates and different things. So I'm sure we'll still have some conversations here and there, but yeah, they're off to a pretty good start.
Joe, I know you've been hammered with Wyatt questions, so I'll hit you with one more. But he's about to enter the last year of his entry-level deal. Do you chat with him at all about the business side of hockey? Because this is kind of a next step for him in his young career, and you've obviously been a pretty big mentor for him.
I mean, we haven't chatted much that way. Like, he's focused, driven. I think he has a good understanding that stuff will take care of itself. The organization, I think, has done a tremendous job setting up contracts the way it is. It's what's allowed us to be as good as we've been, in the stretch here, but guys will get, get what they're worth, I would imagine. And, you know, playing roles, there's always pieces of, you know, for me, I never realized how fortunate I was to come up in San Jose, you know, with those guys, with Jumbo and Patty. And yeah, I don't, like they, you know, you just learn so much, and they took less to have a good team and allowed us to kind of always have that chance in the playoffs and play the meaningful games. And so, yeah, you hope like that continues, you know, to a certain extent. And, you know, it's no different than Otts and Robo and Roop and Miro, you know, just a little bit less to kind of have what we have here. And it's important. And, but, you know, there is a business side, and there's the fun stuff. And at the end of the game, the best time to play is right now. And, you know, I think they see that, and tons of respect for them, and, you know, tons of belief that they'll be there again, you know, next year and the year after. So, you know, excited for them.
Great, thanks, Joe.
Thanks, Joe.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.